Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a beautiful day outside, as you just saw. I'll show you again because it's so sunshiny. Have a look at that. Gorgeous sunshine. It is very bright, except it is over in the distance. There is the grey clouds. It's going to rain. I've got clothes in the tumble dry because I know it's going to rain. So I didn't bother hanging them out. I do prefer line drying my clothes, don't you? So we're here for the daily Lenormand card spread reading. So I'm Ros Boundy Psychic Medium in that role, sharing with you the cards. So tune into your psychic senses, your gut feeling, that intuition, whichever way you want to connect with your spirit realm. And I'm hoping that I've got this going in my YouTube. I have only just noticed a little bit of a glitch there looking at that. I've just got to go and have a look on my iPad. I think just to make sure that is working right. So if you just bear with me while I find the frigging thing. Isn't it funny how the more that you get things on a device, a mobile device, as far as the apps go, I've got heaps on there. I thought I was organised. And the one that I use a fair bit, YouTube, I can't find it. I don't know what I've done with it. It's somewhere there. I don't know where. There it is. Oh, God. And I might just have to quickly pull it down. Oh, that's a bit weird. It is saying my current live stream. Yes, it is live, so that's fine. I won't need to do anything for that. And I'm going to switch over to the cards table. There we go. The other thing that I was wanting to do as well is to just quickly put in the link for, like I did yesterday. No, I'll do it at the end. I'll just have to remember, won't I? Which isn't always the easy thing for me. So good morning, Kat. I can see that you've joined us, and we've got Nat who's joined us as well. Good morning. And we've got Shaz who's joining in, and from you and Ari, she's been dropped around for a couple of hours. Oh, there you go. Doing grandmaing or nannering, or which one are you? I think you're grandma, aren't you there? So that's wonderful to see you are up and about. It's good fun doing the grandmaing. Oh, Nana, yes. And good morning from Michaela. Happy birthday to Diane for Sunday. There you go. See, I don't remember the birthdays so much. You girls have got it. Well, you people, there are sometimes boys here too. You do need to remind me on the day, put it there so that I can say happy birthday. But happy birthday for Sunday, Diane, if I forget, that type of thing. Oh, you're still in your PJs. Well, that's what you do. You don't have to get dressed yet. It's still only, just past 8 o'clock. Anyway, we are here for the cards right now, so I'll get moving through them. Oh, excuse me, I had an itchy nose. We've got the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck is what we're using, and I just remembered I haven't pulled out my owl card. So here we go with the owl card. What if I fall? Oh, but darling, what if you fly? Isn't it gorgeous? It is a beautiful one. The thing, I was just the teeniest, weeniest bit distracted, a bit late logging in. That's why I had to go back and show you my front garden. Isn't that gorgeous? Because I was still doing the sharing of the cards spread photo, and I did one to Pinterest. I thought, well, I'll just share that to Pinterest. I don't normally. And next thing came up a lot of our photos. So I got a teeny weeny bit distracted in that process, and they are beautiful little creatures. So that's what we've got for today. Fly. Instead of fearing the falling, just spread your wings and fly. So there you go. And Michaela, sometimes Facebook doesn't send you the notifications. But will do me best. And that's absolutely exactly what does happen lately. There's so much they've changed around, I feel, that they've messed up a lot. And it's not as reliable for a lot of things. So there you go. I'm building my own website again. So I think that's where our basis should be back to. It's old-fashioned-ish, but it works. I think we've lost some of that art. So yes, appropriate card today, Shaz, isn't it? They're letting us the fly. I think the whole set of cards are actually quite good today. And Diane, there you go. Oh, hello, Mrs. Buttons, and thanks to Michaela. Thanks, Ros. Had a big day. Yeah, that's good. It is good. It's nice to enjoy those cycles, but remembering too that each and every day is like a birthday. We are still here and alive. Good morning, Sarah. Lovely to have you here too. And a yep from Michaela. Yes. Okay. Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck is the one that I will be using for our during the weekdays, because it's just that familiarity and continuity I feel with the energy of this style of artwork, which I love because it is Sarah Marchetti's artwork. You should look it up on Google. He's got some beautiful decks. I started off with a Gilded Tarot that is his artwork too. Now, let's get into it. 5 cards. I'm actually going to shift that away a little bit. And I might even, because it does look a little bit crooked to me where I've got this. Actually, why is that not doing that? Because it's not panned in. I want to try and shift that across, but it's not working. Oh, I'll leave it there. She's right. The ship in the home space, and we've got the home in the workspace. I love it when that happens. The stars are in our unexpected space. We've got the bridges as our role, and the scythe is the card that is the outcome. So it's a really smooth, well, I think it's smooth sailing flow of what the cards are doing for us today, what they're showing us, because the ship in that home space really is giving that flexibility around being able to move in whatever way we want to, because of this one being an airship in its artwork. But we have the actual control over the tiller, the steering wheel, the rudder, whatever you want to call that device that steers the ship. Technically, it's where the rudder is placed that steers the ship. The propeller just pushes it along through the water, or the air in this case, and the wind is captured and helps guide the ship through the air by the use of the sails. So it's the combination of what resources we have around and about us that's going to be steering us through our day to day, and having that awareness and our own skills and nous around how to use the wind, and our skills as steering it and knowing when's the right time to trim the sails to their optimum if we want to get somewhere fast, or to let them out if we want to be slow. All of the variables that are in our days, because in a home space, like logistics with family can be really, really tricky. Build up your skills. Just know that what you're going to be doing and steering your family through to the day to day, yourself in your family through the day to day, because the only one you have ultimate control over is your own self and your reactions to how you feel and how you understand what's going on through that connection with others in your day. So, and in the family home space, allow it to be from that loving heart space, because we are together to learn and grow from each other, to be that best, loving person and sharing with each other. At least that's how I see and understand families. Doesn't always work, and no family is perfect, and we choose how we need to move through that's going to be what we see as our best options. And the logistics can be interesting. It could also mean that you're going to be planning for a holiday, so as well, and through the day to day. It's one of those things. Funnily, I decided that it's time to go and apply for my passport, just on the opportunity that maybe there could be time for travel coming up. And here we've got the card that can mean holidays popping into our day-to-day. So I've done my online part, and today I'll go in and get the photos done, and I'll have a passport soon, because I did let it lapse like by 5 years. So I've got to do a new application. So, it's having a mindfulness around what you're needing to do with logistics is what I'm feeling through the day-to-day. And if it's for planning holidays, start having fun. And the home, the house, the home, the welcoming into the workspace. We had this the other day, and I still feel the same energy around this. It's this, that feeling welcome and bringing in clients and in a hospitable way, in that welcoming, let's open the door to others to come in and receive what is our services or opportunity to buy our products or consult if you're a consultant, all of that type of thing with what we're doing in our day. So, and Sandra, I just noticed your comment, very interesting. Do I stay home and organise my clutter or get in the car and escape? I like that. What do you feel most led to do, Sandra? You might be being invited into someone else's workspace, place, retail outlet to be able to shop, all those sorts of things it's all the opportunity of making things really welcoming and enticing and comfortable, and people want to come back and use your services, or for you working in the home space, that you're feeling comfortable within your workspace so that you almost feel at home and can get a lot of work done if you are an employee in an office or something like that. It's just such a nice, it's a warming feeling. So that's what I like with this card being there again today. So, and Shaz, you're still waiting for your passport, and it was a renewal on the 9th of July. What are we now? July, August, September. Well, it says on the actual online application says it's at least 6 weeks. That's why I thought, I better get going now and do it. I've left it for long enough. It's time to do it. So it said 6 weeks. So hi, Kirsty. And how are you this morning? Now, moving up to the stars, part of what we've got is the unexpected. It is really, there's going to be some dreams come true happening today, because I feel, and the dreams, we do dream to a degree of what we have in our stars, because it's almost destined, but it's not entirely. We still have our free will. We still have the choices of which we're going to follow, which dream are we going to allow to come into our life and come true. We have, that's where our desires, the word passion, it brings an emotive sense to what is our thoughts, and creating that is the actual from that, bringing it into our reality and living it. So I think we're going to have those moments today where that's going to shine out, that is our predominant dream come true factor. Whether it's in the workspace or the home space, steer towards that if that's what you're wanting to, is something that you want to do. If it is an overseas holiday, I'd love to return to Ireland, so that's one reason why, yes, I'm deciding I will get a passport, because visited many years ago, loved it, and there's a specific place I'd love to revisit now that would be nearly, that was 2008, so 14 years ago. It might have changed a tad. So it's all of those things that we can bring into our reality, our existence, and live what we're actually desiring. So, and it is possible. The cards are going to give us a bit of guidance on that. Check out what your astrology natal chart is doing. That might be an option as well. There's certainly some very good astrologers out there. I know how to, but I'm not as finessed as others. So I can do astrology, but it's rough. I have to say. I love doing the cards and the psychic mediumship. We all try some things at times, and this could be part of what the stars telling us. Try what might be your dreams just to test it out and see what you feel, what you think. Is it something you're wanting to go into in a fuller sense? So there we go. And Kirsty, this is a general card spread reading. I will just, since you've asked there, I'm going to pop up that just for the moment. It should put the link into I'll just put it there. It should put the link into the chat there if you're on the right page. Okay, so that's one way of popping into having a look at what readings and the rest I have. Okay, And if you're not sure you can find it, certainly message me in Facebook. And Felicity, good morning. Absolutely love watching you glow and following your passion. Yes, that's lovely to see you in here. It's been a while, hasn't it? And it's daily general read here, but you can purchase from Ros's Link. Yes. Yeah. Thanks for doing that, Shaz. Yeah. And we've got someone over in the private group. It might be Rena or someone. Good morning. I'm just trying to think. Is Rena? Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's nice to see everyone everywhere. So there we go. Thanks, hun. Can you give me her page name? The live literally just popped up. Oh, strange. Well, there you go. Kirsty, you're obviously meant to be watching it. That's how I love it when I have things pop into my realm of observation, or what spirits poking me in the ribs to take notice of, basically. You think you found it? Oh, cool. And it should be showing up there now. It's looking like it's gone to the YouTube, it's gone to my time, and it's gone to my Ros Boundy page. I have a funny feeling with the personal profiles, it won't do linking into those because of that. You're not meant to do terms of service. You're not meant to do business stuff on your personal profile, business links. I suppose they are considered business links, aren't they, when they're a website off the page? And Facebook doesn't like that. I'll probably get less notice now. Or they probably won't let people know I'm on. I don't know. Right, where took it up to? Stars? Yes, I did. Now we're going to go down to making choices in our role, because we are being asked to make choices here. But we don't have to make it in a hurry. That's what I feel with this one, because it's these are beautiful, ornate bridges. And they look, as much as the terrain looks really, really, really scary and unsafe, because I absolutely hate heights. For me to cross this would be a challenge, but they actually look quite safe. The age of them, they've been there for eons of time, and there is a safety in spending that time crossing this bridge, contemplating, do you want to complete that journey crossing the bridge now, or wait in this little posse there, still think, meditate, do whatever you want to, and you can go back if you want to, or go forward. It's that taking the time. That's what I feel like, that you can take your time, but choices are in the offing, that you're going to need to make some choices. And it could be that there's more than one decision to make. It could be several steps of that process, and you're going to need to step through that. This is your role. It is consideration of the choices that you've got in your day to day. So seriously think about them, but don't feel like you're being pressured or in a hurry to do that. Besides, the pressure of what you feel fearful about in it, but don't. I'm really feeling that loving, self-loving safety around it. So, you can make the choice in whichever way you want to. Okay, that's what I'm feeling with the bridges. But you are going to be able to cross that bridge at whatever point you want to, and make up your mind. You will be. Here's me trying to move my mouse instead of pointing with this. Move up to, here we go. We're actually at the scythe, the outcome now. So it is the harvest. It's bringing in. And because this is the outcome, the last card of the day, so to speak, that's how I see it. But it's also the start and the pivot. It's that central one. It does mean there's some thinking, there's some working, there's some nurturing, there's some doing in our day-to-day that's going to be part of that. That's bringing in the harvest. Bringing in a harvest does involve preparing the soil and planting the seeds and nurturing them as they grow, weeding, all of that sort of stuff. So we've got the whole realm of what we need to do in the process of our day-to-day in some form or another. But it is that being thankful, keeping your mind on the end result. What are we actually after? Is there a goal? Have you set a goal that you want to at least aim for, that brings in that point of view, that focus that you're moving toward in creating that option of a harvest? Because it's there and it's in the outcome, I feel there is something that you are going to be able to reap tonight. By the end of the day, and you're laying your head on the bed and eyes closing, and it's that gratefulness for receiving what is just rewards, and the joy of being able to say, I did well today, because look at what I've been able to bring into my life from the work that I've done, from my beliefs and understandings, and all that it is, that all of who you are, that you can sleep well by the time your eyes close, because you've been able to say thank you and being grateful for all that you are, and all of those people around you as part of that too, don't forget, that create what has been your day today by the end of the night, that type of thing. So, and Sandra, you're just saying you're the same. Often you question the safety of a structure. Oh, even the Sydney Harbour Bridge, you love to fly. Fear is a strange thing. Fear really is a strange thing. I agree as far as the flying, once you've actually taken off, because overseas travel now is mainly around flying. It's not, I mean, I don't know if I want to go for a cruise yet or not. I haven't been on one. So, it's all opportunity in planning for a holiday. That's what we've got there as the possibilities. And fear is a strange thing. It's very interesting that you mention it that way. I agree. Now, and especially since we've got the owl there, but what if I fall? No. What if you fly? What if you fly? Take off, spread your wings, actually get moving with what is the possibilities in your day to day. Just at any point that you need to, just replay this and feel into what your messaging is that you're receiving. Spirit might have something more later on in the day that will show through a replay, a quick replay, or just look at the photo that's actually in, I think that is on my profile page, like that first, Facebook. You should understand. I have got it on, well, I think I did put it on my Twitter and YouTube and other things too, as far as a photo goes. Actually, even on Google Maps. Google doesn't have Google My Business now as an app to do posts and things. So what I'm doing is adding the photo to Google Maps every morning. So if you look at Google Maps, search for Ros Boundy Psychic Medium, you should get the photo there. And that's probably a quick way as well to actually have a quick look and see where Spirit's guiding your eye, which of those 5 cards, or 6, because there is the owl there. And really tap into what Spirit's got for you throughout the day, each step that you're reminded, that they remind you that something's a sign that you're needing to take notice of. There's so many different ways that we are receiving those messages, whether we're turned on or not. Because from my work side, I do tune in deliberately with light, turn on a switch, because that's my way of doing things. You discover what way is right for you. So there we go. And perfect owl card, Sarah. Yes, lovely spread. Thank you. And have a magical day to everyone. And thank you, Sarah, too, for your love. And keep being the best you as you are moving through your day with whatever tools you need to be picking up and putting into action. And there is moments where you are going to need to sit and contemplate, like the Bridges gave us as that message. Take your time. Be the best you, whatever you're sensing and feeling as you're moving through your day. And I better get going. It's 24 minutes already. Have a wonderful day, and namaste until tomorrow. Bye for now.